Good morning class. Today we discuss quantum, photons and Planck quantum theory. Now let us discuss quantum first. The radiant energy emitted or absorbed from any body is not continuous but discontinuous in form of small discrete bundle of energy. That is called quantum. I repeat it again. The radiant energy emitted from any source is not continuous but discontinuous in form of a small discrete bundle of energy is called quantum. In case of light, such bundles are said to be photon. On the basis of quantum and photon, Planck gave its theory called Planck's quantum theory. According to Planck's quantum theory, the radiant energy is directly proportional to the frequency of radiation. I repeat again, the energy is directly proportional to the frequency, that is E is directly proportional to nu. Nu is the frequency, E is the energy. On removing proportionality sign, assign some constant, say h. Here h is the Planck's constant. Here h is Planck constant. We have to learn the value of small h by heart. It is 6.626 into 10 raised to power minus 34 joules second. We know that C is equals to nu lambda. So the value of nu comes out to be C upon lambda. Put in the above equation, we get E is equals to Sc upon lambda. It is another expression for Planck's quantum theory. Here the c is the speed of light, lambda is the wavelength. If capital N be the quanta of emission per second, if capital N be quanta of emission per second, then the value of E comes out to be nhc upon lambda, and the unit is joule per second. I repeat it again. The radiant energy is directly proportional to the frequency of radiation. It is a Planck quantum theory. E is equals to h nu. H is a Planck constant. Its value is given. If we put lambda is equals to nu is equals to c upon lambda, we get E is equals to sc upon lambda. If n is the quantity of emission per second, then we use the relationship this one. Here one thing must be noted. If power is given and we have to calculate quantity of emission per second, then we use this formula. N is equals to P upon E. Here P is the power. Here P is the power, which is in watt or joule per second. Now let us discuss some numerical based on this topic. Suppose 100-watt bulb is there. It's an NCERT question. Suppose 100-watt bulb is there which emit radiation of wavelength 400 nanometer. Suppose we have 100-watt bulb which emit radiation of wavelength 400 nanometer. We have to calculate quanta of emission per second. That means we have to calculate value of n. So before calculate the value of n, first we calculate the value of E. Here lambda given in nanometer, first we convert it into meters by multiplying it with 10 raised to power minus 9. Now use the formula E is equals to Sc upon lambda. The value of H, all of us know, it is 6.626 into 10 raised to power minus 34. C 3 into 10 raised to power 8. Lambda value is 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7. But with the help of calculation, we get the value of E. It comes out to be lump sum 4.96 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joules. P value is given, lambda value is given, we convert it into meters, we calculate E with the help of formula. E is equals to SC upon lambda, put the value of E, H, C and lambda, we can able to calculate the value of E, which comes out to be joule, but our aim is to calculate the value of N. Power is given, we use the formula N is equals to P upon E here. N is equals to power is 100, energy is given 4.96 into 10 raised to power minus 19. On solving, we get the value of N comes out to be in seconds inverse. I think so there is no problem. We can solve various numerical given at the back of exercise with the help of this formula. Thank you very much.